the Allegheny and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing on the first play is Jones. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Jones. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun now for Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
3rd down and 9. Throwing now is Jones. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Giants.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. Now Jones. Time will run out on him as he's taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Jones now on third and goal. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. To throw, it's Jones. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing, Jones. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third and long. Now, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. That one into the hands of Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Now Russ. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He'll try and get there on the... And he will get into into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes towards Darrell Patterson. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Walker. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And this will be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open man downfield, that's Neighbors.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Wilson. Checking it down, this one is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll go right back to Fryermuth. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jason Pinnock there to end it. 2nd and 7. Austin brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down and goal to go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Jones. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, New York.
Singletary now on 1st and 10. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. A second effort, and he is in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's got his man, Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again, Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Again, Wilson. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers back within 10. It's now 24-14. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the give, it's Singletary. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So a road win here for the Giants. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, Warren. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Scott now on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. A run up the middle with Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Back deep, DeAndre Carter to return. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. Out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. 52 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Russ. laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Austin brought in motion. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Austin brought in motion. On the ground, this is Warren. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. On third down, they go with Warren. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Another shot for Williams here on 2nd and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now it's going to be third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Santos' kick is good. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
They put Pickens in motion. On 1st down, Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Austin brought in motion. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Here we go on 4th down with Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Again, working deep downfield.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now Wilson on second down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Focus, boys. Focus.
3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They put Pickens in motion. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They put Pickens in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, Wilson. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. They put Pickens in motion. Wilson will throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And he will score! Game on! For Darrell Patterson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Scott now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here comes 3rd and 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. On the option, it's Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. And remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Throwing again, Wilson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. Second down and 8. Now Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's hauled in at the 2.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Over the top, he's got it. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Russ. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. That pass play good for 22. That's a Steeler first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Wilson. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Got a man on the corner route. That's Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Wilson. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Here's Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Third and long. He'll go again with Hall. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. On comes Greg Zerline to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets go out to a 10-3 lead. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's got his big tight end. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Third and long for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. 31 yards. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll run it right here with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that.
With the score,
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Austin brought in motion. On 1st down, Wilson. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. The Solid coverage, too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On third down, here's Wilson. That is caught by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, another try, 2nd and 10. Austin brought in motion. Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17. Chris Boswell, the kickoff, was at first.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now, on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's taken down up past the 35.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Open man downfield is Freiermuth. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
Passport stat, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. The slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Trying for the deep ball. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
They send him left out of the slot. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the gun, P-Rod. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Motioning him from the slot right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
4th and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. Mahomes to throw for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Wilson now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Up the sideline, past the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down. Now here's Russ. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Catch made by Austin. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Russ is cooking again. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Russ off the play fake. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got a man. Patterson has it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Once more, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again, here's Wilson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for George Pickens that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing it just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a lead on the final play of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 42. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's a 48-yard line.
They'll go again with Warren. And he gets them down to the 42. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Russ is going to cook here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to the air. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
On first down, Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Russ setting to throw. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it. Complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Motioning the tight end now. First down, here's Russ. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Wilson now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They motion the tight end over. First down throw from Wilson. Completed here to Pickens. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Just one. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Counterplay here, Warren. Good running here. He's across the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Warren once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Russ now from the gun. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now here's Russ. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Offense up to the line fast. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. It's second and goal. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs down by only 3. 2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up at midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs jump in front late. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pickens motioning left. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers calling their first time out.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They've got first down from the 31. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. He's back to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The fourth down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He gets a lot behind. That's caught at the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.